You think it was a machine? I'm the rugby union. Why, for $30 a week, we expect a Cleopatra, a Mother Hubbard, and a speed record, all rolled into one. Taxi! 39 Riverdale.
Thank you, ma'am.
Evening.
Mr. Stanton just asked about you, miss.
Oh, is he up?
Practically, miss.
Hey-ho. Nothing like a good day's sleep, my lad.
Beg pardon, sir?
Oh, I was talking to myself. Oh, good evening, Miss Brenner.
Good evening.
I hope I didn't spoil your evening.
Oh, no. I enjoy coming here. It's lovely. The quiet, I mean.
No. What next?
A letter from Mrs. Henderson Hall. You'll probably remember as Mrs. James. She wants you to get her another divorce.
On what grounds?
She wishes to marry, Count Pesso.
That's the reason, not grounds. Make an appointment.
Yes, sir. This is practically a duplicate. It's from Mrs. Mona Cavanaugh.
Now, what are her grounds?
The same.
What? They both want to marry Conte Paso?
Oh, no, pardon. Her reason is James O'Darrell.
Oh. When will these women realize that reason has nothing to do with getting a divorce? Make an appointment for her.
Yes, sir.
Probably use mental cruelty. Check up and see what grounds we used for her last time.
Yes, sir.
White versus white?
Yes, the case is called for 10 o'clock tomorrow. You've had one postponement.
Oh, I'll see it. Good evening, Gaylord. Oh, my lad.
Oh, you don't have to pretend to work hard. We're not clients.
Don't you realize that only very dull people work this time of day?
Or any time of day.
I apologize for boring you with this, but I've just started.
Thank heavens we're here in time to save you from that old devil work.
Oh, I must do some work tonight.
Well, what do you want us to do? To sharpen pencils for you?
Impossible.
Good evening. I hope I'm in the right place.
Well, I don't know. It says it intends to work.
What? Oh, gentlemen of the jury, a lady is in distress.
Good. That's where most of them belong, only I spell it with an H.
Gentlemen, the lady is young, very lovely to look upon.
Ah, that's different. Very different.
Thank you, gentlemen.
What's her distress?
Her husband will fight her divorce action.
Perhaps he has reasons to.
What difference does that make? The lady shall have her current heart's desire, or I shall have to take down my shingle.
Hello?
Hello. Who is this?
This is Mr. Stanton's secretary.
Is Mr. Richards there, young woman?
I beg your pardon?
This is Mrs. Richards.
Oh, just a moment, please. Mrs. Richards.
I'm not here. You haven't seen me.
I want to speak to my husband at once. Do you hear? Now, don't tell me he's not there because I know...
Oh, I know what she's saying. By heart, I know it. Tell her I'm not here.
I say, or I'll come right up there.
Just a moment, please. Mr. Richards is not here.
Oh, I know very well he is there.
I'm sorry, madam. Mr. Richards is not here. I've not seen him. Mrs. Richards says...
I know. Don't tell me. Can you imagine her calling me here? I told her I wasn't coming here. I told her 20 times I wasn't coming here.
Have a scene?
Now, the brawl.
Well, you fellows would get married.
Well, it's the normal way to live. Finding your way out of the house at night. Everybody should get married once.
Just to find out how really happy you can be. Single.
I know, so I don't have to prove it.
You're both wrong. Get a wife such as I have.
You don't see yours once a month.
That's the point, but I'm in no danger. You are.
Oh, I don't think so.
A single man is always in danger. A clever woman could get you most any time she wants. They don't always stay married. Once a single man is named correspondent or even hinted at, well, you know what happens. Me, I'm married already, and a great feeling of security.
Well, Richard's here is married. Doesn't seem to have worked out for him.
He has the wrong kind of wife. She's interested in him.
Oh, and yours isn't?
Not in the least. Her life is peopled with flowers and canary birds.
Oh, beautiful, isn't it? But are you sure that's all she's interested in?
Certainly.
I'm afraid you're not too sure.
You haven't any first-hand knowledge, have you?
When I was a little boy, I pulled the braids of the coachman's daughter, and I was severely punished for it. I still like to play with girls.
With or without braids.
But I've learned not to play in my own yard. I might add that I feel the urge to play seriously. I'm sailing for Paris next week.
I hope you have a rotten time.
Thanks, you'd better come along. It's the only life.
What do you do in New York? Hibernate?
I don't get involved.
Or have any fun?